that you do. You and I. You, Lord, heaven making me right. Just like me standing next to the light. Heaven making me, no one making me. I miss the air on my side.
Hey y'all, what up, what up? Science Lexus YT back in the building, man. As y'all know, give a whole bunch of pointers. Science, math, kinesiology, biology, human anatomy, physiology. How could I forget math, calculus? Basically everything, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I do a great job of assisting people with that. Parlays, locks, sports betting, life, you know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So like I said before, I'm young but I'm wise, you know what I'm saying? And really want to just put a smile for us. So let's go ahead and get started on today. What we gonna work on? Something that's super important to me. Something I think that's really important for a lot of people to go over, and that's a Cal State application. So today is actually officially the first day. This is October 1st. So if you're seeing this video, you're already on the right step. You know what I'm saying? California has a lot of great competitive students, but if you want to get, in front of the 8 ball, already be set. You're going to be good. Actually spoke with some people. I even helped them, set up their account before October 1st, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they saw some things for them to get admitted in the spring. So right now we're going to get right into it. So a lot of the programs are already opened up. So we're going to go ahead and go. So you're going to want to go ahead and go to calstate.edu/apply. See this right here? This link right here. You're going to want to go ahead and go right here. Now, once you're on this page here, you're going to want to go ahead and click apply now. Apply now. So let me go ahead and minimize myself here, so you guys can see. Let me go ahead and move myself to the bottom right here. So pretty much what you're seeing is that this login that you're going to be asked to do. So let's go ahead and use my login here. Let's make sure if I remember my password. Boom. Okay, we on the right track. So it says freshmen, all other applicants. Click don't copy, start a new one, right? So if you have a transfer planner account, copy your data by clicking continue. So that's if you started a new one before. So what we're gonna go ahead and do here is we can start a new application, just because it's usually not as long as the UC application, where you have your tap and everything else like that, which takes a long time. So go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, either do that or you can actually use data from a previous application. So depending on where you are, you'll go next. You can start the new app there. If you already have your transfer planner account, which means that you already input your courses, is good. But most times, you know what I'm saying, like most transfer students can spend a day or two ish doing this. I mean, honestly, you could probably get this out done in a couple hours, you know what I'm saying, if you really hone in on it. So let's go ahead and use data, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to go ahead and start it, you know what I'm saying. Go to our info here. And as we go to our info here, you're going to have some questions. Oh, sorry. Left the scene here. So once you do that, right, you're going to just follow all your info. You're going to put everything in. If you guys are stuck, y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just going to go there, fill out that information. Right. So, important part, decide if you want to copy application data. You can either start a fresh new application or you can copy the data. Depending on how you want to do. Copy application data is just pretty much going to take what you did already, right? Biographic information, contact information, other information, so everything you have here. Save and continue. And then, like I said before, if you're doing it new, you'll just go ahead and set it up, right? Cool. It's a new year, man, new year. You know what I'm saying? Taking a while to load. I don't know if it's the amount of students applying or, you know what I'm saying, them telling me that I'm pretty much cooked. But cool. So we can view so they're prepping the new app. So, gonna get kicked out, log back in. Same thing will happen if you have a new account too, in that sense. They're gonna ask you, so the extended profile, this is great. Every single person will get this extended profile, no matter if you're new, putting new data, different questions, right? So it's gonna ask you these questions. No, permanent home. You know what I'm saying? We out in the K. You know what I'm saying? We in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Gang, gang. You know what I'm saying? He be outside with it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this. 60 plus credits. Cool. So I ask you these questions. More than likely, if you're applying for this, you're more than likely applying for your first bachelor's degree. First bachelor's. Then it's gonna say which describes your educational status. So if you're graduating high school, senior equivalent, you're gonna go ahead and click that. Or if you're transferring, you're gonna want to click these. Okay. Save changes. Awesome. Now here comes the biggest part right here. We're gonna look at the different programs with the schools. A lot of people that I know, that I hear from, all say that they only want to do the school that's nearby them. Don't do that. More than likely, you're gonna get at least 3 to 4 free apps, or your school may have programs that will literally pay for you to have more than one done. You know what I'm saying? So make the most of it. Let's say you're a student that's a business major. Hey, don't mind me, man. I spell business wrong. Y'all chill on me, man. I ain't saying I'm good at spelling. I'm good at everything else. So we got business administration, accounting, agriculture business for Humboldt, Bakersfield, Pomona. You know, different areas like that. Let's go ahead and put biology. All right, we got biology. Bakersfield, Cal Poly, Humboldt. You know what I'm saying? Chico, Dominguez Hills. Guys, remember, the whole point, let me go ahead and go to full screen in this one. The whole point in this application process is to not just think about, hey, where my number one? What's the close thing to me? You want to explore. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm really big on in a lot of my videos. Exploring. You never know where life gonna take you. So enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get this time. You're not gonna get this time back. You know what I'm saying? To enjoy the fact, like, damn, I really get to pick where I get to really essentially pick where I'm going to apply to go. You know what I'm saying? I could get up to 3, 4 different places. Let me go ahead and make the most of that. So let's go here. Let's say I wanted to apply for Fresno, CS Fresno biology, right? You know what I'm saying? So some will bring this up. So alternate program required. This is just telling you it will require you to pick a second best thing if you can't get into the first choice, just because it's hard. And then you can also pick like a second one. So let's say I want to pick animal science, meat technology. So I'll go ahead and, you know, save that choice. Then when you save the choice, you're going to see it in your view selected programs. Okay? You're going to see it in your view selected programs. Really nice to see here. Then what you're going to go ahead and want to do is click continue. Then you're going to go here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look. And then you're going to press continue my application. Remember, you can end up changing this information later on. You know what I'm saying? But you want to go ahead and start it. So now you're going to go to these 4 different sections. You're going to have your academic history. So you're going to put your high school attendant, academic information, college attendant, college coursework, standardized test, that's optional, and then general education and golden 4, which you need, okay? And then remember, when you're on your application, right, you're thinking, damn, like, what if I don't want to do meat poultry anymore? What if I want to do freaking chemical engineering? Well, guess what? We got the add program section here, right? Gonna view your selected programs. You can easily exit it. You know what I'm saying? Please add another program. You just need to have multiple, more than one. So let's do that together then. So let's say we're gonna do chemical. Let's see if Fresno has chemical engineer of some sort. For some reason they don't, but let's do this. Let's think outside the box. Fresno has art, biology, biomedical physics, business administration. Cool. They have civil engineering. All right. So it's gonna ask you, do you want to change your program? And of course, you can change it. Same thing. It's gonna tell me to pick something alternatively that I want to do if I'm not gonna do civil engineering. So if I'm not gonna do civil engineering, I might do something along the lines of maybe industrial technology. Save that choice, and you're gonna get here, right? Now you're gonna go back to submit application and see like that it's here, it's updated, right? You're gonna want to add that program. View selected programs, boom, it's here, and go back to your application. You're gonna want to, complete all these sections and go everywhere here and get that done. So then the most important part is that you're gonna have a program materials. This is selective to your specific school. More times than not, your CSU will probably not require you to do this, but some schools that are more competitive will. Especially if you're in a STEM major or possibly a business major, right? They're going to ask you specific questions. See? They're going to ask you, what is your educational goal? They're going to ask you maybe for your math course. It's not going to be nothing complicated. It's only, some really quick questions. Obviously UC is a little bit different, but, that's the way you want to go ahead and go about it. And then at the end, you'll check your status. It'll tell you if it's in progress or not, or you could actually download your PDF as you go. So as you all work in this process, just want to let you know, please start researching about your scholarship, start researching about like, how can I get into this like certain program? Do I have to connect with anybody? Like, is there a person that's like a liaison, like with the school I'm at? This is stuff you want to ask. And here where I'm at right now, blessed with great counselors who can get you in touch with those people. But sometimes you have to ask. Just don't be scared to ask and to want to connect. Because the last thing I would like anybody to do, and how I am with it, is just be stuck in that like same position. Go out, apply to those schools, what I'm saying, travel, do different things like that. Like, don't just be content with just being where you're always at, what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, explore the world, apply to these schools, do these different things. So pretty much that's what I have for you guys today. And pretty much just looking forward to it, man. It just kicked off. Man, we're going to have a great cycle, man. I have a feeling everybody who's watching my videos, you know what I'm saying, is going to go ahead and get to that finish line. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, you're almost there. That's what they say. You're almost there. So, you know what I'm saying? Science Section YT signing out, man. I appreciate y'all, as always, for, being there and listening in. Super close to, 500 subscribers. So, you know what time it is. We gonna head out here.
But still, your sister see I'm been just a